All right, so you're thinking about building a career in Germany, but maybe that whole traditional university path just doesn't feel like the right fit. What if I told you there's another way? A route that's way more hands-on, super practical, and, get this, it actually pays you from day one. Well, if that sounds good, you are definitely in the right place.
I mean, seriously, think about it. What if you could kickstart a real career, learn incredibly valuable skills, and earn a monthly salary, all at the same time, without racking up huge university debt? It sounds too good to be true, right?
Well, it's not. It's totally possible through a system they have called Ausbildung, and this is your guide, your roadmap. Over the next few minutes, we're going to walk through exactly what it is and, more importantly, how you can get started. Ready? Let's do this.
Okay, first stop on our journey. What in the world is Ausbildung? Let's pull back the curtain on Germany's famous dual system. So what is this thing really? Well, at its core, dual Ausbildung, which just means dual vocational training, is this amazing mix of two worlds. Imagine this. For 3 or 4 days a week, you are at a real company, on the job, learning practical skills. And we're talking about over 300 different professions here. Then, for the other day or two, you're in a classroom at a vocational school. They call it a Berufsschule, learning all the theory that makes your hands-on work make sense. Oh, and the best part? You get a paycheck every single month for the whole thing. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but is this some kind of niche program for just a few people? Nope, not even close. Actually, about half of all school leavers in Germany choose this exact path. This is completely mainstream, it's deeply respected, and it's a super strong foundation for a career.
And to really get it, you've got to have a little mindset shift. See, in Germany, vocational training is the main road, not some little side street. When you choose Ausbildung, you're picking a path that's totally normal and a fantastic launchpad for a long-term career.
So you're sold on the destination. Awesome. But how do you, actually get there? Let's map out the whole journey with a really clear 5-step roadmap. And here it is, the entire journey laid out for you. It all kicks off with the language. From there, you hunt for a position and apply. Once you nail that and get a contract, you move on to the visa stuff. And finally, the best part. You arrive in Germany and start your new career. It's a clear process, so let's zoom in on the big milestones. Okay, let's pause right here, because this next part is absolutely critical. Your German language skills are completely non-negotiable. I mean, think about it. Your work at the company, your classes at school, your final exams, it's all gonna be in German. You need, at a bare minimum, a B1 certificate, but honestly, you should really aim for B2 before you even think about applying. Right. Once your German is up to snuff, it's time to build your application package. Just think of it like a checklist. You'll need a German-style CV, a really strong cover letter explaining your motivation, your school certificates all translated and legalized, and of course that shiny new language certificate. Now, what's really cool here is the educational requirement. For most of these positions, you don't need a university degree. A high school diploma, your 12th grade equivalent, is the standard.
So, you did it. You applied and you landed a training contract. Awesome! Next up is the visa process. I know, this can feel like the scariest part of the whole journey, but we are going to break it down and make it simple. Right now.
Okay, so this right here is the official document from the German embassy in Cairo spelling out all the visa requirements. And yeah, I know, it looks like a lot. But don't worry, don't let it overwhelm you. We're going to slice this up into simple, logical chunks so you know exactly what you need to do. See? So much better. We can basically sort all that paperwork into 3 main buckets. First, you've got your general stuff. The application form, your photos, proof of health insurance. Easy enough. Then there's the training-related docs. This is your signed contract and that detailed training plan, the Ausbildungsplan, which just outlines what you'll be learning. And finally, your personal documents, like your passport and your translated diploma. See? It's all just about being organized. Okay, let's tackle the big one, money. For the visa, you've got to prove you can support yourself financially. So here's the magic number. Your gross monthly salary from your training contract needs to be at least 1,084 euros. Now, what if your contract offers a little less? Don't panic. It's actually okay. All you have to do is open something called a blocked account and deposit enough money to cover the difference. It's basically just a way to show the embassy you've got the funds to make up for that gap. You've conquered the language, the applications, and the visa. You've made it to Germany. So, what's the reward?
What does life actually look like on the other side of all that paperwork? Let's talk about your future.
This is a real question I saw on a forum, and it really gets to the heart of what everybody wants to know. Forget the bureaucracy for a second. What's the daily experience going to be like?
Well, your week is going to have a really nice rhythm to it. You'll spend most of it, like 3 to 4 days, at your company, completely immersed, learning by doing, and of course, cashing that paycheck. The other day or two are for school, where all the theory clicks into place and actually supports what you're doing on the job. It's just a really powerful, really efficient way to learn a profession from the inside out. And here it is. This is the long-term payoff. The reason this whole path is so incredible. After you finish your Ausbildung in 2 or 3 years, you're officially a certified skilled worker in Germany. Just 2 years after that, you can apply for permanent residence. And in as little as 6 years after arriving, the door to German citizenship can open for you. This is not just a training program, folks. It's a direct route to building a permanent future. So, there you have it. We've gone through the entire roadmap, from what Ausbildung even is, all the way to the long-term rewards. We've seen it's practical, it's respected, and it's a direct path to a career and a life in Germany. The only question left is the one you have to answer for yourself. Is this journey, with its focus on getting your hands dirty and starting your career early, is it the right one for you?